Hey guys, so I'm back with another video. Today is going to be all about my skincare. I've been trying out, as you know, the Clarisonic Mia, and I've been using this since April of 2015, and it is now February, so what, 2 more months and it'll be a year of using it. This came with a 1-year warranty. It hasn't given me any trouble. I dropped it maybe like 3 or 4 times and I haven't had any issues with it. Currently I'm using the normal brush head, and I know that in my previous Clarisonic update I told you guys that I would be trying out the deep pore brush head, the one that's blue on the inner rim of the brush. And I do have the empty bottle that I kept. Now this says that it contains a powerful blend of pore refining ingredients to remove impurities and excess sebum while improving skin's clarity. So as far as that claim, as far as refining pores, I didn't have any large pores or visible open pores until I started using this. This cleans your skin so well, and like it says, reduces or gets rid of excess sebum to the point where my skin is breathing, and it like cleared out my pores to the point where I have open pores here, which I don't think is a bad thing, but I was just like, okay, was it supposed to do that? But I guess it was. And it does say after just one use, pores are decongested and appear smaller. So my pores are decongested, but I don't see them being any smaller. It did help with reducing my oiliness. My T-zone is still oily, of course, but the rest of my face, that shine that you see, is just a normal shine, I guess, from like my moisturizer. My moisturizer is an oil-free moisturizer, so I just guess that's like the healthy glow from the sebum that does come out from like my oils, but it's like balanced now. I'm not like an oily mess. So I did like this, but you can't, well, I choose to not use the same thing over and over and over again. So before I tried this, when I got my Clarisonic, it came with the refreshing gel cleanser. So as you can see, I've already changed my brush head, so I'm no longer using the deep pore cleansing brush head. I actually went to Sephora and I got a pack of 2 of the normal brush heads, and I've been using that because like I said, I don't use the same thing over because my skin will get used to it and just start acting the way it normally acts. So I switched to this one, and this is the second one in the pack. I just changed it this month, well, last month, which was January. And yeah, change your brush heads every 3 months. So I'm using this, and I went also back to, oh, and also the Clarisonic came with a normal brush head when I first got it. So I went back to the normal brush head as well as the refreshing gel cleanser. I just got an order from Sephora. The box is what's holding up my phone. But yeah, I got the refreshing gel cleanser. And when I used this, when I first started the Clarisonic system, and I washed my face with this and the normal brush head, I was in love from first wash. I was just like, oh my god. The only thing that scares me now using it, I just got this today, but it says improved formula. Now I did like what it came with, so I don't like when companies change things, because you know how you fall in love with something and they change the formula thinking that it's going to be great. Listen, companies out there, if people are buying your product and you're selling millions, billions of that product, why would you change the formula? People are going to start buying it because of the fact that it says that it's a different formula. I'm one to read the back to make sure that the ingredients are the same. So I tried to do that on Sephora's website versus other websites, as well as a Clarisonic website that had like the Clarisonic with the refreshing gel cleanser. This is very cold. But yeah, the formula doesn't seem any different than the one that came with it, so I'm not really sure if they just added more of one product than it was before. I'm not really sure. I mean, not added one product, but added more of one product. But yeah, I didn't see anything different. So this pretty much says that this is the packaging. It's pretty much the same size, 6 fluid ounces. So this lasted for, ooh, I don't even know. I just actually ran out of this, I think, yesterday. Like, I couldn't squeeze any more out of it. It's probably still a little bit in here, but I was having trouble squeezing anything out of here. So I know this is gonna last a long time, and after using this and the normal brush head, I'll go back to this. So I'm gonna swap it out. And there's another thing that I want to try. So I'm not gonna open this one as of yet because I'm dying to try the other skincare thing that I bought. But anyway, this says refreshing gel cleanser gently removes impurities and diminishes imperfections while controlling excess shine, which this definitely did when I first got it. Specially formulated and optimized for daily use with Clarisonic skin cleansing systems. This pH balanced, purifying, foaming gel cleanser leaves skin supple, refreshed, and this is also paraben free. So, as far as impurities and imperfections and leaving your skin supple, when I first started using this, I didn't have many breakouts, but it was like irritating breakouts. When I did have them, they were like really tiny, they hurt, and so I decided to try the Clarisonic system, and this really worked. I loved it. It did control my shine a lot better than this did. I guess this was more cleansing for the actual skin and underneath, because this brings out your nasties. Like, if I stopped using this and started using black soap and then go back to this, I would have breakouts because it's like cleaning deeply and bringing everything to the surface. This actually cleaned everything. I did get a couple pimples that came to the surface, but as far as dark spots and you know, my skin overall being clear, this really worked. So that's why I went back to it once this one was empty. Also, with the deep pore cleanser, I got actually this with a kit, and I did post a video about it. This actually came with the deep pore brush head as well as the detoxifying clay mask, which, as you can see, I love. This works better for me than the expensive ones that's sold in Sephora. It comes in a jar. I actually use the green one. I'm having a brain fart, can't think of the name. The Glam Twins use it. I don't know, I forget the name, but I tried out the small $19 one, which is now $22 on Sephora, y'all. I don't know why. It just didn't work for me. But this one, the detoxifying clay mask, actually worked for me. It brought a lot of what was under my skin to the surface. And then following up with this would completely get rid of the pimples. So I really do think that if you want to detoxify your face and you know there's a lot of gunk under there, I would say definitely try this out for 30 days or more, because this definitely lasts more than 30 days, and I still have more of this because you're supposed to use it twice a week and this daily. So this definitely lasted me a long time. I'm going to continue to use this because the new set that I got did not come with a mask, so I'm going to continue to use this mask and see how well it works with the system that I'm going to show. So I picked up from Sephora the Great Skin great deal, 3-step skincare for the price of 1 step from Clinique. And I've heard a lot of good things about Clinique, so I just wanted to try it. It comes with, this is the one for oily skin, and it comes with the Dramatically Different Moisturizing Gel. It comes with the, what I thought was a toner. A lot of people say that it's not a toner, but it's a clarifying lotion. A lot of people said that it was a toner, and a lot of people said that it wasn't. I got a lot of reviews that I watched on YouTube that said this reeks of alcohol, so I'm guessing it may be a toner. I don't know, but on the Clinique site, as well as the Clinique YouTube page, they say it's not a toner. But anyway, then is also the liquid facial soap, and yeah, all of this is for oily skin. So I'm just gonna open this. A lot of people had a lot of good things to say about this system. So for starters, this comes with the 4.2 fluid ounce of the Dramatically Different Moisturizing Gel, which is the largest size, and I think this runs about $45 on Sephora. I might be wrong. I might be up in that price, but it is kind of expensive for a lotion, because that's what it is. This is actually a gel formula because it is supposed to be oil free, because it is for people like me with a very oily skin. So this is the 3rd step, and I know a lot of people with oily skin that use this, especially here on YouTube, people that I follow. I know Lakia Star uses this, but I think she uses the lotion, because I don't think she has oily skin. I think she has dry skin. I might be wrong, but yes, this. And then I haven't really heard much about the liquid facial soap. A lot of people said that it was okay, that it just pretty much cleansed the skin, that they didn't really notice anything as far as you know, a change in their skin besides their skin feeling clean and refreshed. And then this is the, oh, this is a how many ounces is this? 1 fluid ounce, and they sell the larger size on Sephora. And if I like it, I may pick it up, or I might just continue with my Clarisonic skin stuff. I just wanted to try a different lotion because I was using a lotion with salicylic acid, and that was one that I showed in my other video. And this doesn't have any of that in it. It just pretty much is a gel for your skin, like, I don't know, a moisturizer. And this is the clarifying lotion. Now it says 3 on it, which I know confused a lot of people. So I did a lot of research, and this is the 3rd formulation. They also have a 4th formulation. This one is a combination oily. They also have a 4th one, which is just oily, for oily skin people, because some people are combination oily, where their T-zone would be oily and then the rest of their face would either be dry or less oily, which in some cases you can have an oily face and then dry here, so you would be combination oily. So this came with the step kit, so I'm just gonna try it. But I think for the clarifying lotion I should be using 4, because that's how my skin reacts. I'm just oily all over. Yeah, so I am dying to try this stuff out. I will give a review on it like I gave the review for the Clarisonic Deep Pore. I'll give a review when I'm pretty much done with the bottles, because I think that's best. If I use it twice and then give you a review on it, then it's really like, well, how do you know it works if you've only been using it for a little bit of time? Especially with skincare, you should try and use it for 30 days to know if your skin likes it or not, because your skin obviously will go through a change, especially if it's something that's geared towards problem skin. So again, this is the largest size And then the other ones are of course sample sizes, but you can buy the larger sizes on Clinique, Macy's, or Sephora. So that's awesome that they gave a larger size. And a lot of people said that they put the larger size in here because this is like the best thing for oily skin as far as a moisturizer. So everybody loved this. Out of everything in the kit, they were like, I could do without these. I could probably continue to use the toner, but this is staying in my regimen. So hopefully I like this and repurchase it. I've already put it in my loves in Sephora so that it'll be easier for me to add it to the cart and purchase it. So yeah, I will give you guys a review on that once I'm done with the bottles. And as far as a update on the Clarisonic, I mean, duh, I've had it for almost a year. 2 months will be a year. So of course, you know, I love it. I don't really have to give a review about it because I gave a review a 3-month, I think, a 3-month review. I was gonna give a 6-month review and then on and on and on. But I was just like, child, if I still have it, of course I like it. I did want to try out a different brush head, but I figured there's only 2 that really is geared toward me, the normal and the deep pore one. So yeah, and if you guys were wondering, yes, I was using the normal with the deep pore cleansing gel, and it works perfectly fine. I didn't really notice a difference. Now I can say that the deep pore brush head cleans deeper than this one. And this one, like I said in my last video, is a little bit harsh on the face, so you have to be very gentle with this one. Well, I do because I have oily skin, which the oil in my skin makes my skin kind of sensitive to stuff that's really rough like this. I mean, it's not rough, but when you start to move on this side and then go to this side, if you come back to this side, it's kind of like, ooh, it's a little, that hurts. So yeah, I definitely would recommend the Clarisonic line. Definitely. I paid $20 for this. If you want to know how, there's a video about that. But I definitely recommend this, and if something was to happen to this after the 2 months, because you know that's usually how things happen, I have a 1-year warranty on this. If something was to happen to it in 2 months, or after the 2 months is up, like if something was to happen to it, because I bought it April 15th, or I got it and registered it April 15th. If something was to happen to this April 16th, I'd be pissed the hell off, but I would definitely walk into Sephora and happily buy the updated one, because this is the first one. I would happily buy whatever is the newest one. I think it's about like 2 something, but definitely will repurchase this. So I advise you guys to go ahead and try out the Clarisonic line. I can't really speak for the Clinique yet, but I will give you an update on that. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll talk to you guys in another one. Bye.